Hey you guys, how's it going? My name is Jeff. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to share with you guys two things that I have learned in my investing life. These are things I wish I knew when I started to invest. So the first thing here is when you make a decision to invest in a stock or in any kind of an ETF or a fund, there may be times when you realize you've made a bad decision or things didn't work out. The stock didn't perform like you thought it was because the business is kind of having problems, or the ETF for one reason or another is doing really poorly. I have held on to things too long, hoping or waiting for things to change. I have always regretted waiting too long, hoping that things would get better. So that is my message to you. I have learned this thing through having problems which didn't go the way that I wanted them to. So that's what I have learned. The times when I've waited around and hoped that things would improve, they never did. So keep that in mind. Okay, maybe this kind of thinking will work for you. I call it zero-based thinking. This is how I decide whether or not I should sell it and just get out of that position. Zero-based thinking is saying, knowing what I know now about this situation, would I buy this stock or would I buy this ETF? And if the answer is no, then I usually get rid of it because I don't want to own something today just because of my past decision. And you'll find that this zero-based thinking is useful in a lot of other parts of your life when you're trying to make a decision about something having to do with work or with school or with something that you bought or with some kind of situation. Maybe it's with friends. Just think, knowing what I know now, where I am today, do I want to make this decision to continue on, or am I better off making a fresh decision today, knowing what I know now? So that's zero-based thinking. And here is the other thing. Let your winners run. So, I fortunately have not been in situations where I have sold stocks just because they've appreciated in price. But everybody that I know or even know of, like I've heard them talk about this in videos or read it in books, people regret selling things because they go from $20 a share to $40 and they go, wow, I just got a double, and they sell it. And it goes to 60 and 70 and 80 and 150 and 200. And they sit around for the rest of their lives regretting that they sold it to make the measly $20 to somehow exit that position. Peter Lynch put it really well. He said, selling your winners and adding more to your losers is like cutting your flowers and watering your weeds. And I just love that expression. So I think that some people have that mentality. That's kind of the idea behind rebalancing, which is something I don't do. And I'm not exactly sure why so many other people do it. But if you have a stock and it's going up and going up and going up, I just think it's crazy to sell it and then take that money and put it into something that's losing money to somehow add to it. But that's just, again, my thinking. So I like to let my winners run, and this has worked. And oftentimes, here's the other thing. The amount of doubles, and it doubles and it doubles again, and a stock can double again. I've experienced this in my life. You've got to let that snowball grow in size as the snow goes down the hill and rolls and picks up more snow and gets bigger. So let that process go. Let your winners run. And don't interrupt the power of compounding. It's one of the greatest forces in the universe. I hope you've liked this video. It's given you a couple new things to think about. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you're not yet a subscriber, please hit the little subscribe button. That way, other people in, YouTube, that way you will get a heads up whenever I make a new video. And most important, make it a great day.